Good afternoon, everybody. It is a Tuesday, and I know yesterday I said we'd get back into our regularly scheduled Star Citizen, but I lied. I lied. And I don't even feel bad about it. Lonix, it's good to see you. Hey, Silas. Hey, Ken. Oh, Ken. I don't know. You start buying a bunch of ships for your secondary account. And, whew. Oh, Lonix, you didn't have to do that, man. I appreciate it. Hey, Phaedrus. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, you missed it yesterday, where we've actually been doing something different. Where in the world did I leave that train? Ah, it's in Whittier. Jen, I would say save the alt for like tiny purchases. I mean, that's just me, but I would say tiny. Oh, Lonix, dude, I love this game, man. All right. You know, I wonder, because I noticed something. Okay, so yesterday, we were doing stuff, and I played a little bit more. These things right here, after you drop them off, they actually empty in real time. Like right now, there's 23.7 tons inside here. But if we keep playing, after a couple of hours, that'll start to empty out. So I wonder if it's worth it just to pass time. Because, like, I'm about to just end the day anyway. And, you know, start fresh. Or not start fresh, but, you know, start the new day. What if it's worth just advancing time and then just starting in, like, the afternoon and grabbing all these and taking them to the interchange? Ken, I would say no, man. I would say no. Because then you start buying, like, doubles and like that. And hey, Adam. Oh, Phaedrus, that sounds so nice. Tell us about the Painted Desert. I'm just going to go and advance the next day. Oops, that's not... There we go. What's your reputation at now? Still at 108, because that one derail I had. Hey, Davey. Hey, biker. All right, what do we have? Let's go ahead and start taking on passengers. How many passengers we have in the depot? 70. I'll take both. While those fill up, let's see what we've got at Bryson. 112 passengers waiting. One active waybill. Put that on the switch list. Where is that? Bryson Freight House. Bryson Freight House. There we go. Just one going out? Nothing at the... That seems weird. No, you're still good. Huh. Okay. Just one going out today. And then what do we have in the interchange? Yeah, all those had to be at that end? Okay. Okay. Oh, that's a bunch for Ella, too. Man. Oh, I didn't even check Ella. Is there anything leaving Ella? Always forget to check Ella. It's just so forgettable. Nope. Okay. Oh man, Phaedrus, I do love a shepherd's pie. Alright, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and send this up the line. Wait, no we're not. No we're not. We're still loading. We are still loading. Alright, so let's put all these on the switch list. Why are those not loading anymore? Oh, because I hit Whittier, not Bryson. Whoops. That's right, Uncivil. Doing some other chugging trains. Guess we can go ahead and pull these out. Let's see, sawmill, sawmill, sawmill. Man, that's a lot going to the sawmill. Uncivil has the day, man. Alright, passengers are good. To Ella, we go. And we'll just drop that there. I was moving a bunch of logs last night. So it probably explains all this stuff going to the sawmill. I apologize for being so late today. In fact, the reason I'm doing this instead of Star Citizen is because I really wanted something chill. I've been on the phone with doctors today, and that ticked me off. Yes, Raven, I can. It's called the mid-roll ad. The mid-roll ad that keeps playing while stuff is going. You see, Raven, the other day, I moseyed onto Twitch, and I was in the chat, and I asked something, and right before the streamer told me the thing, a mid-roll ad came on, and I missed the entire thing they said. And it ticked me off so much. It was no fault of the streamer. No fault whatsoever. But it's like... the ad should delay getting to see a thing, not replace it. And the day that YouTube forces me to do mid-roll ads is the day that I stop streaming. Because, like, it is so annoying. And they pop up so quickly. Oh, Raven, what do you mean? far as NPC people. I just might not be super aware of the term. You know, freedom, I was literally just on the phone with the doctor today about that. And then, Civil, you're probably right. If it does happen, I'm gonna miss you guys. I just refuse, you know. Man, that Atlantic is really booking it. I'm actually gonna have to go check in on Bryson and prep that one car. So, turns out I've been playing wrong. I've got the switch list of all the stuff that needs to go out. Which I guess I don't really need it right now. But it's nice to be able to see what's on the docket for the day. Oh, Raven, you're talking about VTubers. Yeah, that's the term. Yeah. You know, Raven, I thought about, for April Fools, doing a VTuber stream is like the anime version of a caterpillar. But then I found out that model rigging and all that costs literally thousands of dollars, so, no. But yeah, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, no, they're called VTubers. Oh, it's not in any particular order. It's just showing me, like, for example, I have no idea where this... Can we find VGN 3780? There it is, okay. So, you know, it shows me where it is, where it needs to go to, and if I hit that, it actually highlights it. So it tells me where they all need to go, which is nice. But yeah, no, you know, with anime becoming more and more popular, the whole VTuber thing has really hit the mainstream. And people love it. And I think the thing about it is even though it's, I want to call it a lie. That's not the right term for it. It's one of those things where you know it's not real, and the person streaming it knows it's not real. But since it's set up in such a way, this whole VTuber thing, it's just kind of like a nice illusion, I guess. Like, people like being able to interact with some sort of anime waifu. And it has really taken off. Man, that is a lot of cars to yeah, basically. And like, I didn't really get to grow up with anime. So it's not a huge thing for me. But, you know, for a lot of other people, like, that's been a huge part of growing up, you know, upbringing and whatnot. And I guess it's just a way for them to connect more. I'm kind of going out on a limb here. You know what? That might not be long enough. It might be long enough. We'll find out. Oh, man. VR chat. I used to really enjoy playing Among Us on VR chat. Like, I didn't have a VR headset, but I really enjoyed playing it on there. Because since you could actually use voice, I would just use, like, my authoritative voice. And be like, you know, I was doing tasks when I saw Jiggy Two Snipes come in from behind. He didn't see me in the corner. And then he killed my friend, Narwhal Toast. Oh, crap. I let that thing sit in Ella. Alright, so yeah, we dropped all these off. You see how all those get crossed off the list. Then we can clean it up and reduce it down to what we've got left, which is nice. I don't know. I feel like Meta's trying too hard to be the owner of the whole, you know, shared space metaverse thing. Especially when it feels like Roblox already did it. Oh, crap. You know what? I just realized. I left this poor thing sitting. And now, while this heads from Ella to Bryson, I need to go pick that thing up. So, let's do that. All right. Alright, that looks good. I'm just coasting to there. Yeah, Uncivil, that's what I want to know. Like, that's a lot of money. I mean, I know there are people that have it. I'm just not one of them. Oh god, DPT, no, I am nowhere near that rich in this game. What? Oh man. You know, DPT, if you're interested, you could always jump in. I could probably use a hand. You know, Apple, that would probably be the Berkshire in this game. It's slow, but man, it'll haul a lot. Nice, Crouton. How was it, man? How did you feel about it? Man, I watched Space Truckers again the other night. Love that movie. Now, I know it's not for everybody. So, if you watched it and you didn't like it, don't worry. You're not going to disappoint me or anything. Actually, you know what? I'm going to park right there and attach this to the back once the train actually gets here. Yeah, Apple. I loved RoboCop. Now, I've only seen the first one. I haven't seen, you know, any of the others yet. Yeah, I shouldn't watch the RoboCop show. I swear, it doesn't feel like it, but that Atlantic really just speeds along. We're also going to do some testing. My god, 118 passengers. Biker, how has it been? I know they had that update recently. Who the heck is... Wait, no, that's me. That's me. Yeah, can't have a good day, man. Like, I really enjoy space truckers. Like, it's one of those things where... Clearly, it's not the best movie in the world, and it knows that. But it still has fun. Also, I think Space Truckers has the best spaceship pirate, or space pirate ship design ever. And I know that's setting a high bar. A real high bar. But, that is my hot take. Whoa, that's the wrong thing. Okay. We'll just sit there. Wait for 600 to get here. And while we wait... Did I get paid for dropping those off? Ah, yes. There we go. Yeah, I need to get a third passenger car now. Where are you going? Stenzel, I can go ahead and drop that off right now. Also, I love that the automated voice for his truck just kept the whole theme of the movie. Aha! Thought I forgot to do something. Actually, I want to find out. This should automatically switch over, right? Like when I... Yeah. You know, the auto driver does not like crossing a switch. Oh, Silas, probably. You know, Silas, there's someone in my town who actually has a train driver set up for sale. It's literally just like, you know, a flight stick, but for trains. Because they make those. They're not nearly as popular as the flight sticks, but, you know. I wonder if the 20% bonus goes through as long as there's nothing attached when you get paid. We're going to find out. We're going to find out at Ella. So let's see, Silas. Can I change my input? I can customize bindings through here. You might be able to try that. I didn't know we actually had input or keyboard inputs for all that. Neat. All right. I'm gonna pick up for Ella and let's do Whittier first because they pay more. Only 6 going. I don't want to stop for 6 people. What do you mean, Silas? In DC? Oh, come on. I guess I should get better at clearing those. Alright, that should be out of the way. I'll just leave myself there. We're full up. And time to go. And while that heads back to Whittier, let's go ahead and get the Whittier group ready. Man, that's a lot of stuff going to Whittier. And Ella. Not Whittier, Bryson. Okay. Okay. Hey, Stout. Just doing some train driving. What are my finances currently at? 4,000. Okay. we'll pull these guys out. I'll probably just use this to run these down to Ella. Wait. Really, I could sort those at Whittier, but it's like 1 minute that way. Hey, Gideon. Silas, you working right now? Oh, Stout, it is dark and dreary here. Rain is not stopping. You know, I could actually go and run behind that. Bring up the rest of Whittier, too. Not Whittier, Bryson. You know, Muzz, Waffle has been particularly needy today. Yeah, DPT. I mean, I didn't know it. Also, good to see you, buddy. Now, DPT, don't do what I do here. I'm doing unsafe railroad maneuvers. Really? It survived that long? To 1991? That's impressive. Ah, that's fair, Silas. So you've enjoyed the game so far? Ooh, that really dropped off. Ah, well. Oh, Crouton, tell me more about that. Working on the rail yard. Like, I know realistically, like with this one, I shouldn't be running this thing backwards. I should just run the train around. But I'm only one man, overworked on a railroad with one employee. So we're gonna have to cut corners if people want to get where they're going in a timely manner. Yeah, Russell, it sure is. DPT, it's so they can see, so they can have a front view of where they're going. And because I didn't feel like running the train around, car, I get a 20% bonus if it's the last car in the consist. But it doesn't really matter the orientation as long as it's the last. So it's just easier for me to run it backwards when I'm going back to Whittier. Now if I had, like, crew, if I had some staff, if I had people playing with me, then I could actually worry about stuff like that. But I'm just one guy. Now, I know the boxcar is in the way, but I'm going to test something. I'm going to see if I can cheese the game mechanic rules. We're testing. My God, Game Crew. Did you work at like a... Was it like a port rail yard or what? I mean, Muzz, that sounds like pets. How's the day been, man? All right. Ah, gotcha. Okay, I failed to do something. What did I fail to do? Aha. Sorry, Muzz, I got distracted. Oof, I'm getting low and cold, too. Why 5 in the morning? Like on purpose? Let's see, that's going back. Man, Muzz, that's... You're doing better than I am. That's for sure. I never put that fuse on. We're actually going to... put one here as well. Hey, Keel. Where you been, man? Ah, crouton. That is vile. That is hideous, man. I am sorry. Okay. Alright, we're gonna test something. This is probably gonna be a really bad test. This is dangerous. I mean, not for me, but, you know. Oh, did I just take damage? No. Okay. Oh, that's not supposed to do that, but... we'll just slide that on by when they drop off the passengers. It doesn't count that as being attached. And then we're just gonna slow this thing's roll once it passes that. There we go. Then we'll shove it off over to the side. Then attach these to the back. Yeah, see, crouton, that's it, man. Like, you may look better, but sometimes it's better to feel better. Okay, well, those didn't take any damage. Okay. Ah, that's fair, Muzz. I think Motherfig picked up this game, too. Alright, we'll slide that up here. Why are we not moving? There we go. I know, DPT, I should. I'm just being lazy because it's just me. It takes more time if I adhere to safety and rules. Huh, that worked. I was totally right. As long as the fare thing, as long as it's not attached when the passenger's empty, then it's totally fine. Haha! You can commit cheese. But we don't like passengers. They're awful. Fine, I might think of the passengers. Yeah, crouton, thank you, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Have a good rest of your day, man. And I appreciate it, because, man, ugh. Dealing with docs today? Ugh. Honestly, it's not even really the doctors. I feel like it's just the people working in records and stuff, not passing things along. How many passengers we got? 81. 26 to Ella, 55 to Bryson. Yeah, we can do both. Tell you what, DPT. I'll do it on the next run. How about that? Like, If I had more staff, I would take the time to do everything correctly. Honestly, I should just have this take the cars up to Ella. And drop them off there. And that way I can run up there and then sort them later. But DPT, like, that's exactly what they do. They always attach, like, a mail car, like, 1 or 2 freight cars to the end. They do that a lot. That's like their whole thing. Oh, Sergio, I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, yeah, that's... I'll put down a fuse down here at Ella. And while that heads to Ella... Actually, I might just do the shunting up there with that train. You know, Sergio, this has multiplayer, up to 32 people. Tell you what, DPT, why don't you join me? Really? What's going on? What did I mess up on? Brakes are off. And then, show me how to do things the right way. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna drop that fuse right here. Yeah, then we'll sort the freight out, then grab the passengers. Hey, Gaz! Army men? What army men? Trackmobile railcar mover. Okay, yeah, I'll take a look at it. Shove this thing out onto the main line. Put that back where it's supposed to go. Gaz, you want to play? So far, no one has taken me up on the offer to join me in here. Yeah, Muzz, they, I forget which thread it was, but one of the devs confirmed that pretty much all the ships that released in 2023 would be available in the .23 patch for in-game purchase. Sadly, Gaz, I don't think that's available yet. Nope, I see you sliding back. Death, Izzy, you know, I try to keep up. A set of standards around here. Honestly, it's good to see the both of you. Hey, there's nothing wrong with trains. Trains are nice. You know what? We'll keep that there for now. Let's deal with this. All right, so we're gonna attach here. You know, DPT, I figure maybe they've got like a belt or they've got some bungee cords and they can just pull it forward slightly more. Because, like... Where is it? Where is it? It's close enough. It counts. Yeah, it counts. You know, Gaz, I haven't. Oh, unless you're talking to Death. Well, in case you were asking me, I have it. I just have never installed it. Alright, where are you going? You're going... And then two of you are going right there. Okay. I feel like we're going to block that road, but whatever. I mean, you know, DPT, they got bungee cords. They can just pull it closer. They can ratchet it in. Yeah. That's it. See, this is why I need you to join me. So you can teach me the proper way to do things. Alright, well, I'll wait for that to go forward. I can go ahead and send this back. These are both going to the exchange. Actually. Yeah, but I need to be able to see it. I need to because like, look at this. Like, I'm having to micromanage 2 trains. No one should have to do that, right? Why when? Oh, right, the brakes. I have got to play this multiplayer, and it is great fun. Oh, what? It's clear. It's totally clear. There we go. All right. Meanwhile, while those get connected... You know, Russell, I did have one derail. It was not on stream, but I was seeing how fast I could go with the 10-wheeler. And I got up to about 50. Well, there was a second one, but it was after I had saved the game, so I was seeing how fast I could go. I think we got to a good 60-something there. Oh, Gaz, that is very, very satisfying sounds. Like, I feel like I should just do, like, a video upload of, like, no talking, just this game. There. There goes there. Yeah, exactly. Just that. Just 4 hours, no talking, just train sounds. It's gonna fit, right? Yeah. 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 Yeah, Russell, have a good night, man. Man, I cannot wait for some large updates to this game, though. Like, it's great fun. I just want to see more. Alright, DPT. For your benefit, I will put these all the way down to the end. Although I'm not really sure what they're going to do with this one. Because it's, you know. Come on, you can keep going. Well, that's as close as it wants me to put it, so. Maybe they can toss things through the windows. No, reverse, reverse. There. They're at the very end. Hey, Knocks. I know Raymond hasn't asked, but I should take meds. That way he can be proud of me. All right, meds are taken. You think so, DPT? They're just windows. Or do you mean like right there? Because there's like the whole... Actually, I don't know if I could have. Because I have to be in the highlighted part of the rail. As long as they're in that, they're good. Really, even just touching it. So, maybe? Like, watch this. We're probably about to partially block off this road. Yeah, I could leave that right there. Block the road off. I won't. But I could. Alright. Let's get out of here. Well, Raymond, I was on the phone with the doctors a bunch. Really irked me, ticked me off. So I ended up wanting to kick back, relax, have some nice railroad times. Because, you know, every now and then, Star Citizen likes to irk me. And I know it would do it on a day when I don't need it to. Wait, these are doors? Like, that's a window. I guess they are doors. Well, that's... Hold on. That's kind of lined up, right? Yeah. Oh, Raymond, I decided to, so you'd be proud of me. I'm starting to get low on water. Slide? No, that's lined up. That's totally lined up. Hey, look at that. It's right there. And, like, you know, it's a partial cover. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. So, Gideon, when you start up the game, basically you have purchased a railway that has recently been flooded. And the name of the game is to bring it back to being a functioning and profitable railroad. You actually do make money. You've got a whole finance thing here. You can buy new trains, new cars for trains, unlock more sections of the railroad. Because when you first start out, you only have, like, Whittier and Ella unlocked, well, in this Connolly area for logging. And as you expand, you can unlock more stuff like this Bryson area, Alarka Junction, all this stuff down here, and more, and more, and more, and more. Like, it's a fairly large railway. I mean, I say that. It's only about 40-some-odd miles, but gameplay-wise, it feels large. Alright, and now I'm gonna see something. Just to check. Just to check. Aw. Thank you, Raymond. And Gideon, I know I keep repeating myself on this, but you can totally play this with a friend. It's multiplayer. Play with up to 32 people, actually. So you can have a whole network going. Alright, and while that is... Oh, I messed up. I've had this thing going forward for who knows how long now. Yep, that totally works. That totally works. Okay. You just keep going forward. You'll get to what I need eventually. We'll take this on into to Bryson. And check that switch list. Clean up the ones I don't need. Alright, 2 to Whittier. Drop off the ones that are currently in Ella. And we'll be good. We'll be good. Oh man, this thing needs water too. Also might be worth picking up more coal. Okay, so DPT, what is the what's the attitude on like just cutting the cars loose and letting them slide into where they need to be? Like, is that cool? Is that kosher? Well, Raymond, these are about as small as I can get, really. Like, there's a little tank engine I can get. But the thing has almost no water and no fuel. As far as, like, this big one that I was using, I could have just dropped it off in Ella and then brought this one up to do the shunting, but... I mean, it was already there, you know? What do you mean, Knock-a-Knocks? They used to do it for passengers in England. Like, seriously, they'd have the passenger cars behind the trains. And then they would just cut them loose and the train would continue on with the other passenger cars. And they would just coast into the station and then apply the handbrakes. I don't remember why they stopped doing that. Alright, grab some coal. You know, Death, you could actually do that in Derail Valley. You could do the multi-track drifting. Not very far, mind you. But you could. You know, Apple, I would love to buy Astro Train. I really would. Really, I'd just like to get a hold of an Astro Train, period, you know? I'm actually going to do the same thing right here. I'm going to cut these cars loose. And then try to divert them onto the secondary track. Oh, Biker, I've done it. It sucks when it happens. Hold up, your son has an Astro Train? Which one? Is it from the War for Cybertron trilogy? I feel like it's been a long time since we've had, like, a good Astro Train. Which, I mean, that's kind of the issue with triple changers, period. Alright, you get some water, since I almost ran you out. You know what, Knock-a-Knocks, you're right. Hold on. Recharter. JSSR. Jack Super Safe Railway. Alright. There we go. Now Knock-a-Knocks, it is Jack Super Safe Railway. How about that? Where safety is our goal. Ah, the G1 reissue. See, and it goes sliding in. Super safe. Oh, dear. I just renamed the company to avoid those, you know, safety issue allegations. Hey, it's a strategy. It opened new doors for Boeing. What? Hold on. That wasn't ready. Dang it. Now I gotta send that back. I hate that that does that. Maybe I should just move all the freight, like, at night. Well, right now, Waffle's not even in the room. He's been particularly bothersome today. You guys aren't going to empty on me anytime soon, are you? Ugh, you are. You know what? You know what? I have an idea. I have an idea. We'll just advance time by... We'll advance time. We'll advance time. Aha! I was right. Look at that. It emptied. It needs to go back. That's a 2.1. 1.8. I could finish the day before that empties. But why should I? Why not go ahead and just sort it now? Or, like, pass the time now? Alright, alright. 118 passengers. So I'll go to Whittier. Get this sorted and prepped by the time the train gets back. You know, Raymond, I feel like the Transcontinental kind of skipped us. Yeah, Freedom Fox. They really just kind of went whoosh. Okay, all right, Raymond. How about we'll recharter it as South Central Arkansas Railway. How about that? There. Now it's South Central Arkansas. Actually, if I just chopped off the railway and went with that, it could be ska. That's kind of fun. Yeah, see, those are filling up. It's nice that those actually fill up in real time. I mean, not for gameplay purposes, but you know what I mean. Okay. We're just going to go ahead and send the passenger train on back. Get these ready for moving. And we'll come back for them later. Make sure fuse is set. Wow, Akron. You know someone giggled putting that together. And I can't blame them. That's good stuff. Alright, we're going to leave that where it is for now. Nope. You know that phrase, haste makes waste? Ah, whatever. I'll take it with. Actually, let's do it in reverse. We'll put all the stuff for the interchange right there. Yeah. Yeah, Tier, why not? Actually, Tier, where I'm from, in Malvern, there is there's a bus. You have to call ahead to get a ride. But, the transit system is called South Central Arkansas Transit, or SCAT. It's a SCAT bus. Gideon, I've never seen it, but I would believe it. Roundabouts here are very foreign. People don't hold with them. Yeah, biker? Okay. Bryson Freight House is right there, I believe. No. Well, you see, Tier, that's because Malvern is so tiny. There's no transit system. It's super spread out, though. Like, let's put it like this: my neighborhood was like 3 miles from Walmart and most shopping, except for like the grocery store. I got really lucky on the grocery store part. But for people who can't get around or, rely on public transit, there was really no options. So they put together the whole scat bus thing, but it's literally just one van, and you have to call ahead. RFP. Okay, here we go. All right, so that needs to go there. What about lumber and coal supply? GTW. It's up there. Uh-huh. Coal supply. I think we can go in advanced time again. I mean, Raymond, I don't mind that. Arkansas Real Sir. Oh, okay. You know what? There we go. We have been rechartered. I hate how slow this one is emptying. Like, I know by the time I get it, it's going to be... whatever. Hardwoods. That's going to be going back to here. $9.4 tons of coal. They'll be fine. Okay. Okay. What about you? Are you empty yet? Nope, you're the bridge to the next place. You, that's the one I'm looking for. Nope, still good. Like, I kind of want to just keep advancing the day until this thing is empty. But that just seems silly, right? Well, let's get to it. I'm gonna have to wrap it up soon anyway. Actually, if I took the whole thing, like right there, it'd just be a lot easier to sort everything. So that is what we will do. Don't you still own the website for the SCAD bus? Is that still a thing that you have? Oh, Raymond, I can rename it whenever. Yeah, the domain, that's it. Okay, send that up. I'll park that right there. Man, this list just keeps on growing. A little bit more in. There we go. Hey, do we know where next CitizenCon is going to be? Like, I doubt it, but I'm really hoping it's Austin this year. Oh, and Revenant. That ain't gonna happen. Negative, Raymond. That is not. We are part of the Ozarks. Yeah, like, I've heard Manchester, but... What do you mean they're closing down all the U.S. offices? That seems... counterintuitive. Like, why would they do that? Don't they have teams there? Okay, close that out. So then, honestly, we could just nudge that back. Nobody tell DPT, though. I mean, unless it's just to avoid rent, maybe? Like, okay, I know they built that huge Manchester office. Like, did they straight up build that? Do they own that? Honestly, you know what? There we go. That might be enough to do it. You know, I should have just pushed it back. Okay, so that's going front load right over there. That is... Ugh. You think that's gonna make it? That might make it. Well, I doubt it's anything like that, Raymond. Maybe it's to avoid extra rent or taxes. I mean, we don't even have anything definitive yet, so I'm not too worried about it actually happening. Right, $204. We'll just keep running this thing back and forth between Bryson and Whittier. Make a couple of bucks while we get all this freight shunted. Holy crap, it actually made it. Wait for the doors to get lined up. So it's, you know, tasteful. Bam, right there. And now we're going to run this thing in yard. Dear. Man, like, I love how no one's ever forgot it, though, you know? Absolutely nobody has ever forgot about that. Yeah, Raymond, like, that's the thing. They have very little friction to them. Like, it's a lot of weight and no real friction because, you know, it's smooth metal on metal, basically. So they can basically just keep going for a while. That's right. I don't really like to... Or did I put the brake on? I did put the brake on. There we go. Honestly, the weird thing about trains... Okay. It's kind of hard to tell, but wheels, like train wheels, are actually at an angle. They're not straight like this. They go more like that. A little bit less harsh than what I'm showing, but they're actually diagonal. I forget what the proper term for that is. Okay, so that should be backing up into there. Keep it coming. All right, we'll just back across the turntable. What do you mean switch lined? Oh, I guess it is lined against us. Exactly, Phaedrus. That's how it gets through curves, since it can't have, like, what is it, differentials or whatever? And this thing can probably get on the, yeah, that can get on the road. Time to go. What are our finances looking at now? 5,000. Keep that up, we can get the switches put in for Bryson. Or buy another choo-choo train. You know, in Revenant, I would highly suggest listening to the Randy Scruggs version of City of New Orleans. I think he did a wonderful version. In fact, I think his version is better than the John Prine one. Kind of a lukewarm take there, but still. Oh, buddy, are you gonna get up this hill? Alright, we'll grab this. I wonder if I could leave this here until both are empty. Like, how bad would my reputation stink? Now, what's wrong here? Ah, there we go. I'm wondering if fast-forwarding the time to, like, afternoon and then sitting everything out would be better. So all the stuff would be ready to go then. Hey, Gideon, welcome home. Well, Raymond, I probably could use the switches. But that wouldn't advance more location. Or, like, you know, more rail. Honestly, the more rail I open up, the more contracts I get. And that's a lot for just one person to do. Gideon, I got it on Steam. I think it's like 30 USD. Sadly, I am about to have to wrap it up, though. I'm gonna get these things filed away to where they needed to go to. And then that's probably gonna end up being me. Yeah, I'm leaning towards switches, which I think I need... What do I need? What do I need? I need 10,000. Well, 7,500. I'm currently sitting at 5,200, so it's still going to be a time. Oof. I think all the heavy rain coming down has been affecting the internet. Putting that over there, that was a mistake. That's fine, though. I can grab it. Alright, so we'll just put that here for now. Then go grab those. And Revenant, why? Why would you ever want that? Just trying to enjoy your trains, and then suddenly, bam, pirates. Like, how would I even get away? Sadly, Biker, the most AI we have is setting them to like these road or yard settings, and then putting these in the track to stop them from going across them. So you can set up rudimentary AI. Like I've got this train pretty much running on AI. It knows not to run into things, which is good. It doesn't cross signals that are or switches that are against it. And if you put those in the road, it'll stop them from crossing it. So you can set up a rudimentary passenger service. Hey, Productions. And Revenant, I was told that I should, what was the name? Raymond, what was the name we came up with? It was, hold on. Arkansas Rail Service Express. Courtesy of Raymond. I was going with South Central Arkansas Railways. In fact, I think I'll change it back to that. So technically, I am from the South Central area of Arkansas. South Central Arkansas Railroad. There we go. It'll take it a bit, but everything will get rechartered. Actually, Productions, it is up to 32 people. I'm playing solo right now, which is why I'm playing a bit fast and loose with safety. But yeah, you can have up to 32 people. In fact, if I wasn't about to shut it down in about 15, 20 minutes or so, I'd invite you in. Because, like, it's first person. Like, you can play the game entirely in first person. You can control things manually. Now, I will say it's a bit arcadey. You don't have to worry about, like, your boiler exploding if you don't have enough water. It'll just simply cease to function. Okay, we're taking these all the way back, so I think we can go ahead and just set. Because, like, I'm not gonna lie, it's hard to handle 2 or 3 trains by yourself. I mean, Raymond, there's nothing wrong with childish impulses. I have plenty. I mean, I bought a Transformer last night. I can't say anything. Okay, and while that's going that way... I'll just hit a fuse there so it stops. So yeah, you can put these fuses in the road to keep them from crossing. Basically, it'll pull up to them very slowly and stop. But you've got a lot... See, all this railroad, I have not unlocked yet. I'm in a very tiny, tiny portion of the map. Sadly, Zell, they do not. It focuses more on, like, not early, late 1800s to early 1900s. The biggest thing you can get is probably, like, the Berkshire, or, like, the GP... what is it? GP9. Which, tell you what, before I sign off, I'll enter cheat mode just so you can see what they look like. We won't be using them because that's cheating, but at least you can see what they look like. Ah, that one is going to the interchange too. Oh, boo. All right, which one are we dropping? And it's going there. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's better. That's better. That works out better. All right, so we just made $161 off those fares. Honestly, Zelgon, running over 40 miles an hour in this game is probably a bad idea in some places. Like, I got up to 70 for a brief stretch, literally less than a mile. And then I derailed. So it's it's aimed at those old-timey narrow gauge style speeds. Not to say that it's narrow gauge, but you know what I mean. Oh, I just realized. Nope. I can work with that. Okay, I'm good. We'll snap these together. Right here? One day I'd like to see the rest of the map. Actually, we're going to drive this one manually. Oh yeah, Phaedra, several. I mean, most of the train simulator routes, I mean, actually all the train simulator routes from Dovetail are real-life routes. Microsoft Train Simulator, the grandpappy of them all, that was all real-life routes. It's weird that some of the most enjoyable ones are not based on real-life routes, like Derail Valley. Derail Valley has some of the best train action I've ever seen. Totally made up. Wrong way. And then we're actually just going to let that coast. Although it probably would have taken more time to back up, turn around, go forward, switch. But whatever. But yeah, no, tons of train games with actual real routes. Just for whatever reason, not the ones that I play these days. That's it, Raymond. You know, I lived in Texarkana. Turns out the guy who invented ragtime is from Texarkana. Old Scott Joplin. That's right, Bruce. Some of the best train action I've ever seen. Alright, leave that there. And we'll send this back. We'll play a bit fast and loose with it, but... And should I be doing this? No. No, I'm committing various mortal sins right now. Hey, Kai. But like I said, I'm one guy running a whole railroad. I gotta cut corners somewhere if I want to be on time. You like trains, Kai. I just realized I probably could have sent that off. Or I could wait for the interchange. You know what? We might wait. We can at least fill up on passengers, though. You know, Kai, how would you feel about a multiplayer railroad game where you can not only drive the trains, but, you know, be the steward of your own railroad? You have to actually make money, buy trains, buy other parts of the actual, you know, track, buy yards. You know, Phaedrus, I've never heard of open rails. I could take a look-see, though. Oh, right. I always forget about that handbrake. Actually, Gold, you get paid. I don't know what you use the money for. But you do get paid. You get paid $6 a day. I don't know what you do with the money. You can't buy anything with it, but you do get paid. So at least you can, you know... Hey, Railroads Online is great, too. I'm just terrible at laying track. But I love playing Railroads Online. I always suck at getting the water spout right, though. Alright, we're actually going to do something. We're going to grab that one car that I bunged up on. Have you got to put a lot of time into Railroads Online yet? Well, Raymond, let me ask you this. You've seen the state of NPC crews. Do you really want that? Can you imagine your ship's under fire? You're jumping on, telling them to go, go, go. And all of your crew are just standing on the cafeteria table inside the Caterpillar, not doing anything. Okay, that's going to the interchange. Yeah, knock and knocks. I'm good with that. Job, Bruce. Woo. Well, that's towing the line there, buddy. I feel like you could come up with a really messed up version of Chattanooga Choo Choo to that story. Hey, Coyote. Good to see ya. Ooh, that's too far. It's too far. Why don't you... Oh, hey, all those sponsors are resetting. Well, I guess I can take this time to thank you guys for being the absolute wonderful people that you are. I want you to know that I really appreciate you guys tuning in and watching all the dumb things that I do. Thank you. How is the switch? Oh, I guess it is against. Oh, Coyote. Oh, I'm so sorry. Scoring on yourself is never a good time. I've had a lot of air hockey games that were closer than they really should have been because of that. All right. Oh, I try, Phaedrus. Although I'm not always the best at it. I mean, Coyote still, like, you know, it's good for you, but man, like, how much it sucks to, like, see that happen to yourself? Oh, that's fair, Raymond. Thank you. Alright, you know what? Let's do this manual. I ain't got time for safety. I mean, I've never seen that, Phaedrus, but there was that time in Derail Valley that I had the runaway cars and I was able to reconnect them and bring them to a stop. That was That was intense. Alright, let's make sure I've got this set correctly. Yes, yes. Yeah, we'll cut there. Okay. Wow, Coyote. Wow. That is... I mean, okay, listen, you're not wrong, but wow. Rude. Rude. I think that's going too fast. Alright. And then that should cross the line right there. Get those hooked up. I'm sorry that I cannot drive in games. Wait, no, actually, I need to be on the opposite end. I'm silly. I could have just parked as soon as I crossed. Oh well. It was a good thought. Yeah, I could have just parked right here. I didn't have to go all the way down. Whoops. I have blown up a few trains. So, like, even locomotives aren't safe. Man, the internet is really hitting me for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Right, that backs out there. Let's go forward, attach to that. Get the train back on, be good to go. Ooh, Phaedrus, what did you do? Okay. send that way. We'll just leave that there. You guys already have passengers, you do. Poor guy's been sitting there waiting. Could grab 12 more for Whittier. Eventually, you know what? I'm just gonna stop Star Citizen. We'll just get this going. We got a huge railroad server going. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we'll do. All right, those are connected. Verse to pick up those passenger cars, pick up the last few new passengers we got waiting. And then I'm really gonna have to end the stream. Yeah, Phages, like, even at its super early stages that it's in right now, for $30, it's a really well put together game. I mean, my only real complaint is maybe character model and, you know, no animation for passengers. And honestly, I can give that a pass. All right. Grab some extra passengers, and then I'm going to have to end this for the day, so. We will return tomorrow. I swear we'll do something else tomorrow. It'll probably be Star Citizen tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday, right? Okay. That's good. I'll probably sneak back onto this later tonight. All right. Now that that is saved, I have saved. Just double check. Game is saved. For those of you who want to see it, we will spawn some of the larger locomotives. So you can see what those look like. So let's do a decapod. P43 Pacific. Where's the Berkshire? A Berkshire? What not a consolidation? Yeah. So these are the big old boys. These are the big engines. So they definitely get a lot larger than my rinky-dink little tin wheeler down there. Like, actually, let's do that. For example, let's just spawn my little tin wheeler. Yeah, this is what I've started with, this thing. So yeah, they get big. They do get larger. So no big boy, but still pretty large. I mean, that's kind of big boyish, isn't it? That does look kind of big boyish. Yeah, Knocks. Which, you know, I don't know if I'm ever going to get up to that, because those things are expensive. I mean, I'm excited just for my little Atlantic right here. But all right, time to wrap it up. So we've done some more railroading. Thank you guys for hanging out with me while I do it. I promise we'll go back to Star Citizen tomorrow. Oh man, Cody, you and me both. That is... Ah man, I love taking Amtrak when I can. But alright, I gotta get ready. I think we're gonna watch Dracula tonight, the 1992 one. So I gotta get some food. And also probably take a shower. So, you guys have a good night. Take care of yourselves. Drink some water. If you're enjoying Railroader, just, you know, make sure you got all your jobs done and don't forget to run your passengers. And until next time, keep on trucking. Have a good night, guys.